Hello everyone, Graz here once again. It's really amazing that channel Elementalfact0r has hit 60,000 subscribers. Thank you all for your wonderful support, watching videos, commenting, and everything else. It's really been an amazing ride, and I look forward to see if we hit 75,000. And for that, we'll have a giveaway, and I have some things planned for that, but that's for another video. To celebrate 60,000 subscribers, we're going to go back and take a look at some of my earlier work and get a reaction. This is going to be cringeworthy to say the least because it's been a long time since I've seen some of these videos, and it's only going to be a couple, but still, we're going to get reactions, and oh, this will be interesting. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you on this. And yeah, great things are coming. Keep an eye out for more videos, and tomorrow Subnautica will return. So today's a little bit of a special. Anyway, let's get right into the videos. So the very first video on the channel is up, and this was done by me with a very old camera. So yes, this was published June 14th, 2011. It wasn't the exact date I started. Actually, it was a little bit earlier, but this is the first official video. So let's see it for what it's worth. Let's see some of that old-time graphic stuff. I'll go ahead and expand the screen here. Oh my god. That old graphic intro. Yes. Yes. Because why not? That was the theme. Oh god. So old, and yeah, the intro screen. Go away. Go away. There we go. Oh my god. Back when intro screens were so long.
Hello.
You remember that?
My name is Graz, aka Grimtalk, and some of you know me from World of Warcraft, while some others know me from Ultima Online. Now that's a long time ago. But anyway, I'm here today to explain what I'm doing.
Bad.
Lately I've been working on a video. A training video.
These
My
are
goal
so old.
is to at least explain to some players how to play different classes.
And I was so
Specifically,
tired.
how to play different specs.
I was so tired.
Sometimes going online trying to find the information may not be as easy as it sounds. I'm trying to take a little bit of the sting out and trying to put it into layman's terms.
Also
for some
needed a haircut
players.
too.
Because quite frankly, they go to a website, they might see a bunch of numbers and some gibberish and still might not figure it out. For some players, it may be easy to see. But for others,
Oh, the cringe
believe
is
it or not,
real.
it becomes very difficult to decipher. So, I'm here to try to take out a little bit of that pain for them. Well, I'm not claiming to be any kind of expert. Actually, I'm a regular
Oh, that's
player
right. I
like
actually did this as like a
else.
preview of some of the
I just
videos.
want to make a difference with some of the people
So to give you a
who
brief
don't
overview,
understand,
this is how I started
can't
with
find the
making World of
information,
Warcraft
just the
videos as
visual on the hand
helpful and
understand what's
informative
going on.
videos, how to play it.
I know
but
some people try to go to the websites and they
man, the
can't
audio
figure out
quality.
what Elites Jerks or some of the WoW forums are
Is this like
saying.
mono?
And I kind of want to translate it for them, even though it may seem like you can't make it any easier.
No, it's not mono,
At
but
least
it
this
sounds
way
so
they have a
different.
bit of
Oh
a
my
visual
god.
to catch an eye
I
on
recorded it
what
with a
they need to
potato, if
do.
it sounds like.
But it's worth a shot. I feel that if it can't work, well then at least I made an attempt, and there is some kind of visual out there for them to actually check it out. I'll include links to the information that I use. I'm not claiming to be the best 100% at it, but at least I'll have the information there, whether it be
And this got
through
277
me, through
views.
links, or through the visual.
It's lucky it got that
So
many
I'm
views.
hoping
Oh
this
my
does
gosh.
make a difference, and we shall see. Time will tell, and I'm hoping it works. If it does, I'll do a couple more videos. But we will definitely see how
Well,
it goes.
in my defense anyway, this was meant to be like an introduction to get people or my
So,
guildmates
hang in
into
there and
watching these
sticking with
videos,
me.
but
If you like my videos, that's great.
look
Give
at
me
that
a
old
thumbs
time
up.
router
If
up on
not,
top. Oh my
give me a thumbs
gosh.
down. But I hope to see you along the way, and I appreciate your time for watching this.
I
Thank
really
you very
did
much.
because
Take
I
care.
was definitely needing more people to watch back then. Oh my gosh. So next video up is actually the very first review I did. It was one of the keyboards I had at the time, the Razer Anansi. This was actually a really cool keyboard for World of Warcraft, any kind of MMO really because of all the keys, but this was probably one of my first very successful videos. The World of Warcraft videos I was doing in the series, they were a bit long, and I mean, they had some success, but this had like thousands of views when it first got going, so I was actually surprised how quickly I had some success. But it wasn't the beginning of the channel. It was just a nice taste. So maybe I should have stuck with reviews. I don't know. But let's go ahead and see this. This will probably have the same intro again. Oh, I had switched it up. Now I was Power Boy. This was the Power Boy phase. Yes. And I had a very weird intro back then.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Graz, and the keyboard you see in front of you right here is the Razer Anansi.
With my crappy camera.
Now, the Razer Anansi retails for about $99 at the Razer store, so you can check around and do some pricing.
I was so tired when I did these videos.
This keyboard is fully illuminated at the highest setting. Very nice, by the way. And yes, it is changing color. There is an option in the program to change whatever you want. You can have it changing color, or you can have it one color as you want.
As you want, maybe one color, maybe all colors. I was so monotone, it feels like. Now it feels like I'm different, like I'm more loose. I was so monotone back then.
What the hell are function keys? Quite simple. That little function key right down there.
What are function keys?
By holding that in combination
you
with
make
some
you
other
function.
keys,
That's what function
you can do
keys
some
are
pretty
for.
Wonderful things. For instance, the key right next to it, the macro key. You can create macros on the fly wherever you need it, whenever you need it. So,
no, that was very helpful for the keyboard, though. It was really, really helpful, especially in World of Warcraft.
We have a gamer key. The gamer key prevents you from hitting the Windows button and having your game interrupted. That in itself is a lifesaver. I don't know about you, but there's been plenty of times where I've had my game interrupted, and that is annoying as...
Okay, well, apparently I used some language back then, too. So, yeah, that's one thing I also changed, at least
as you can now
on some degree.
We have no more lights.
If you want the language again, you have to go to Twitch TV for that.
Basically, low, medium,
autofocus,
high,
oh my god, it's terrible.
I don't realize
the autofocus hurts my eyes.
You can get that on any pretty much keyboard. Go figure. There's our low. There's our medium.
Oh yeah, that's right. Somebody else was having issues with drivers, so I put the link in the video for them, which it helped.
Now,
I think that was part of the reason why it helped people.
With the keyboard, we have media keys.
Oh gosh, that old desk. That old desk, by the way, has been long gone. That desk has been gone for over 6 years.
You can mute, lower, or raise the sound of your computer. So very nice indeed. The one thing I do wish this would have had would have been ports. And by ports, I mean USB and headset ports.
Or it might have been nice if I actually would have said that up front, but hey, you know.
From the keyboard, it's still a very great,
I'm surprised this video actually got so lucky it did back then, because, wow.
This is listed as an MMO keyboard, so it does have plenty of keys. As you can see, I'm going to show you the thumb grid down here. Now, the thumb grid is
good old thumb grid with autofocus. Yes.
You can change these keys to whatever setting you want.
Yes, I love the autofocus.
They're easily accessible by your thumb. They're nice and smooth. And they're in a great position, basically, depending upon how you use your keyboard. Now, we have 5 extra keys off to the side. Like your thumb grid, they can be programmed to pretty much anything you want.
Okay, I know nobody really watched this all the way through 5 minutes today. I feel like I'm being punished.
This is just a very wonderful keyboard. All right.
Yes, first ever review.
I'm going to show you what the program looks like, several of the options, and what you can do. This is a very talented keyboard.
Indeed. I was very talented back then.
This is the Anansi program. As you can see, any key on this keyboard
it sounds like my audio come from a potato again.
Whether it be for a macro, to launch programs, or simply switching game profiles. This is very neat indeed, and play around with it and set it up the way you like it.
Oh gosh.
Managing profiles tab, if you want to create and have any other profiles for any games.
Yes, this was Elementalfact0r before. It was Powerboy, it was Graz TV, it was a hot mess. Oh my gosh,
without having to go on the fly.
And these things actually still exist, these annotations.
This, but hey,
do they actually work? Apparently they actually work still.
And the lighting setting, where we can either set our keyboard to one single color of our choosing, or spectrum cycling, which pretty much, as you've seen in the video, goes from every
feels like
color
I've
in the
learned to
rainbow.
talk since then. It actually
Quite honest, I like the
does.
spectrum cycling myself. The brightness setting, which works the same as the brightness key, so once again, whichever one you prefer to tweak. But I highly recommend getting this program. There will be some documentation with
oh
the
my
keyboard
gosh.
that will tell you how to get a hold of it from
I'm being
Razer
punished.
site.
Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it
definitely
stop.
must have if you get
oh my
the
god.
So
well, now I know why channel growth was so slow in the beginning.
See,
jeez.
The possibilities are really endless. This is
I really needed a
wonderful
better
Razer
camera
product,
back then.
And I would give it a 4 out of 5. Why only a 4? Well, I really wish those ports would have been on there. I think that would have really completed the whole package. Even if I would have had to
man.
sacrifice about 5 or 7 keys, I think it would have rounded it out pretty well.
Oh my gosh.
So this is Graz, and I hope you found this review to be pretty informative.
Yes.
And who knows?
Yes.
Maybe you'll take a look around.
No,
and
that was a really good
see what the
keyboard, but
Anansi's
man,
all
my production back then
Now,
was not good.
Hopefully, I will
Not
see you
good at
again
all.
later. And take care, folks.
But yeah, you don't have to worry. You're not missing much with Power Boy. That was a very short-lived kind of. It was a short-lived kind of. I don't know. It was just short-lived. That's all I'm going to say about it. It was very short-lived. All right, so for the last video I'm going to do for this special is going to be the Terraria Top 5 Worst Magic Weapons. Reason why is because I think this was the video that started making the channel notorious on YouTube. I think this brought in a lot of wrath, and it still brings in some wrath to this day. So take it for what it's worth. If you haven't seen this, brace yourselves. If you have, then you probably know where this is going to go. But yeah, this brings in so many misconceptions. This was during the phase where I was trying to get people to like talk and converse about things, but it went backwards so very wrong. It was just wrong. Everything just went wrong with it. But yeah, let's look at this. This was from what? September 28th, 2014. So yes, this is not as old as the other ones, but this is a couple years after, and this is where things started growing on the channel.
Hello, and welcome to another Terraria Top 5. Then
Oh, I don't want to do that. Hold on.
Worst magic weapons. This list consists of weapons that are easily replaceable.
And the audio
maybe a
sounds
little bit
better
too
too.
Gimmicky,
Much
but
better than the
overall,
potato.
They don't have a lot of longevity, and they're very replaceable. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion. Feel free to add your list down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you.
Audio,
So
it's
let's
a
go
little bit better
ahead
than
and
it
get
was
started
before. Have to
with
admit.
Number 5. Number 5 may be a little bit weird because Magic Dagger would be considered by some to be a really helpful weapon in hard mode. And it
I wouldn't
really
agree
is.
with this.
My
No.
only catch to put it on
Looking
this
back
list
now,
is
this
because
wouldn't belong
it
on this
is
list at
only
all.
more effective
Absolutely
by
not.
distance, which means if you want to get the maximum damage,
But
you
yeah,
have to be pretty
being
far
how
away
I was
in
trying
order
to generate
have gravity
conversation,
make an effect with
this brought
thing.
people's
That's right,
attention
gravity
in,
causes
and
more
it brought some
damage.
bad words with
So
it as
without
well.
that, it's a light magic weapon to say the least, but still, I hate to put it to number 5, but I think it's about the softest blow I can give it. Number 4.
Softest blow I could give it.
Magic
Okay.
Missile is something you get in the early dungeon. It's not the greatest weapon, but it does have a decent
I
amount
don't
of
know.
damage. But the problem is,
Some people may
it's
find
a
it
gimmick
helpful.
weapon.
Me, not as much.
You can hold down the left mouse
But
button,
still.
shoot, and then you can control it to go anywhere you want. And while that sounds like it's a pretty nice feature to have, like almost like a homing missile if you wanted to do so,
I don't
the
know.
problem being is that there's other ones out there that can replace
Maybe I'll
it.
put this at
Even
5,
the
but I
water
just don't
wand
really care
has a
for it. So
better
for some, it would
utility
actually
than
be
this
very
thing.
helpful.
The water wand
For
actually
me,
has good
I don't really.
knockback
I
and
generally don't have much
extreme
use for it,
constant
though.
damage.
Take it for what it's
So the
worth.
magic missile is pretty replaceable early on.
That's how I feel. That's how I
Number
felt
3.
and feel.
The bee gun is something you get from the queen bee.
Now, I
gun in the
disagree with
biome
this
in the
one highly.
jungle, the bee biome. And the only problem with the bee gun, well, there's actually several, but one of them is
Oh
that the
my
bees do
gosh.
very small damage.
Yes, but if you have
wanna
much
go
mana
ahead
and
do
if
a
you
lot
have
of
much
damage,
mana
you gotta
potions,
hold
it's
that
very
thing down
helpful.
and hope a ton of bees come out of
Oh,
that
again.
gun. Because if not, you're not going to do a whole lot. The gun is very replaceable, so it doesn't have a lot
I
of
can see why
longevity,
people
but
brought a
still, it's
lot
kind
of
a
anger to
novelty
this
item
video.
You can use just
But,
to say you were down
I
there.
mean, the
Other
basis
than
behind
that,
the
though,
video
bee gun, very
was to
mediocre,
get conversation, and it
makes the
did.
number 3 on the list.
Also made me look very stupid,
Number
too.
2. I know some will disagree, but the laser rifle is a direct upgrade over
I
the
wouldn't put
space
it this
gun.
high.
And I'm
No.
not even too fond of the space gun to begin with.
The only problem I
It's
have
dropped
with the
by the
laser
wall of
gun is that
flesh,
it drinks a
and
lot of
while
mana. Other
it
than that, it's
does
actually
have
really
better rate of
good.
fire, it
Really,
also has a
really
higher
good.
mana usage. So while it may have some needs in the hard mode, after a while
It
it's
has
gonna
some
be another
needs
thing
in the
that's gonna
hard
be
mode.
easily replaceable.
Sometimes I just say the
Especially once
strangest
you
crap.
get things like
It has
the
its
golden
needs in the hard
shower
mode.
and the magnetic orb. And finally, number 1.
Oh, here we go.
The magic harp is something you can craft using materials from bosses, vendors,
Oh my god.
and a
I
harp you
caught
can
so
purchase
much heat for
from
this one.
the magic vendor himself.
This actually
Thing with
does
the
wreck
magic
the
harp, though,
destroyer,
is
by the way.
It's not exactly doing a lot of damage. It does put out a lot of notes that can bounce around off of walls
Oh,
slightly.
people hated
but
me
still,
for this.
I don't
People
see this being
loathed
something
me for
that's really
this.
long term. It's very easily replaceable, especially now with Duke Fishron being out in patch 2.0. 4.1.
Something.
But still,
2.
the Magikarp is very limited and
something. Yeah, I
is
still
it
had a hard
really
time
even
talking
worth
back
using the
then.
materials to make.
Had to get more
Some people may
comfortable.
still do it. Others will just move right on along. Me, I don't even think I've bothered more with a Magikarp than just one instance. So I don't really feel a big need for it.
Well, that's
It's
true. I
very
don't craft a
short-lived.
Magikarp a lot, but still, it's a
Anyway,
very
that's done for
helpful
the Terraria
weapon.
top 5 worst magic weapons. Feel free to list yours down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you.
Indeed, I love to hear
more
from
top
you,
5 Terrarias
especially when all
down
the
in
hate
comment
came
section
in.
below as well, and we'll try to work on that. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it.
Ah, yes.
And I'll see you again next time.
Yes. So that was our
We all
old
make our fair
intro,
share of
and this will be
mistakes,
another
and
video
I'm
maybe
no
for another
different.
day. Anyway, that was our old video for magic weapons, and yeah, my old outro was meant to be a bit of a gag, but when people were coming to me talking about how they were depressed, I wanted to change that because that was not a very good outro. I mean, it was a gag between me and somebody else I knew, but I didn't want depressed people just to like fake it and continue to suffer. That's why I dropped that outro. I mean, it was kind of cool for a bit, but no, I couldn't keep that. That was just too much. So if you're depressed, don't fake it. Get help. Please get help. So with that, anyway, thank you so much for 60,000 subscribers. I'm surprised so many people hung around after so long. I'm surprised that so many people watched this and didn't rage out. I'm sure a lot of them probably did. As a matter of fact, the comment section was loaded with a lot of people raging out. But anyway, it is what it is. Thank you so much, guys. It's been fun. I plan on continuing to do YouTube. It's a great thing for me, and I hope you guys enjoy the content as well. So keep an eye out for more videos. Let me know what games you find interesting down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Become part of that 60,000 army. Be sure to subscribe to the Elemental Army, the Elementals, and we will continue to push on. We'll have more content coming soon. Like I said, Subnautica's going to return probably Thursday. We'll have another episode of Terraria Calamity Death Mode tomorrow, and things will return to normal. But anyway, have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll see you again next time. Thank you, lovelies. You guys are awesome. The video's over, but there's more where that came from. Be sure to subscribe for more Terraria Let's Plays, Top 5s, and other videos as well as we cover different titles. You can click on one of the videos here for more. Be sure to rate this video accordingly as it helps the channel out greatly. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.